found that out.
Why?
So the hustler is the hustler because when the individuals that are in unfortunate situations, most of the time, a hustler will see, young boy, what's up? You ain't got no food. They'll see somebody in need and want to help them genuinely. You understand? And the way to help them is like, yeah, wow, basically that kid is neglected. Back to on our other show, we was talking about the same people that's on drugs or committing the violence is a person that everybody in that neighborhood know been neglected. And at this point, the city agencies or whatever public services have failed them to the point where they're left to a drug dealer being a person that's the only person they could come across. So now the drug dealer, mostly like, yeah, I can help you out because I need help moving this product, and you can change your situation right now. So now when you start selling drugs to get in the street, you get security that you're not getting from the public sector, from your family, and all of the positive people out here, not getting security going to school. But now with your drug dealer, I got security. I got money. I got clothes. I'm getting fed. I'm getting what my family's supposed to provide for me from my job. The same way wives and husbands don't listen to their spouse, but they listen to their job because they're providing them with the security. So that's what I learned and discovered. So that's why when I package my programming, making t-shirts, doing media, I can say, young boy, I can take you to the studio right now and put some money in your pocket today selling t-shirts and doing all the entrepreneur things that I can do. You know what I mean? Now I have it packaged so I can go to every corner and take them off the street with the opportunity.
And as far as the drug addict?
The drug addict, I learned that, the average person that end up being on drugs is because they weren't equipped to deal with their emotional, they didn't have emotional intelligence. So when they dealt with whatever was too overwhelming, the way that Dr. Daniel Amen frames it is, our brain, you want to have a brain reserve. So your brain, when you have a reserve, when something traumatic happens, your brain can handle the impact. But when negative things keep happening, you don't have a brain reserve. So your tolerance for stress is going to cause you to go pick a gun up you're going to break easier than a person that has better brain reserve. How do you build brain reserve? Build brain reserve with a healthy diet, healthy activities, exercise, and self-care plans. But now educating a person on their brain and giving them a clear-cut plan. You understand? So it starts. So now when that damaged brain, and most of the time that when they're neglected, they're only around the drug dealers and drug activities. So if I don't fall in line, the drug addicts is the ones that felt in the need of dependency. Instead of, somebody saying, come on, let's get this money and make money, it was like, have this drink. You know what I mean, to take the pain away, or smoke this weed or do this crack to take the pain away. So everybody's use of it is good. It's like the goal is not to be a junkie. The goal, they're looking for relief. They're looking for an escape from something that's, harmful. And when in the midst of what I was doing, like I said, I seen how what they were doing when they were using drugs. It was to deal with their stress. They was handling their business, taking care of their children to the best of their ability. They might have sold their kids stuff, but they came back and replaced it. You dig what I'm saying? So they were still, a lot of the crackheads, when we was hustling out of town, we was staying in their houses, housing us. If you're a drug dealer, most of us basically like homeless, living in the streets. So now, even out the county, we stand in big mansions, and all it is just people that get high, having a social night. Same thing people do with non-drug activities like wine and food. They just got a little harsher, lethal drug, and they got an identity. So you looking at the crackhead identity of being a thief and dirty and all that, and that ain't, the drug contributed to that but it's really the depression. You know what I mean? It's really the heartbreak that got them there, not the drug. The drug is the medicine that's keeping them going for real, instead of hanging it up.